going through a storm. I don't know where the street is. I can't see the road. Are you warm? Sway bar end lengths, 6 sway bars. I already have the front one installed. This is just a quick video as to how to install the rear sway bar on a 2011 Honda Civic Dx coupe that applies to the 06 through 11, sort of the 8th generation Honda Civic. But basically under here, there's 2 points in which the sway bar is located. The sway bar end link is there, and here's the old sway bar. It's got the sway bar end links on it, which might be rusted, which mine were, so I was struggling to get them off, but I eventually got this one off. Couldn't get that one off. The rust is just too strong there. And then it has 2 bushings on it, and you'll want to keep those on the old one because the new one will come with new ones, of course. And if you're just replacing it, then you should replace the bushings as well, and make sure that you lubricate them underneath. So what you need to do, if you do not have an SI, 8th generation Civic, and you want to replace the rear sway bar with either an upgraded SI sway bar or one like iBack, which is what I have right here, then you will need, which the kit by the way does not include, you will need to buy the L brackets from a Honda parts distributor. Probably new bolts there. I didn't get any for there, but I should have. But yeah, new bolts there, and then 4 bolts to fit the brackets, which are on each side. You'll need the right side and the left side. This one has an L on it, the other one has an R on it. That's how you know the identification between the two. And then you will need these brackets here, which are identical on both sides. You can probably just search online something similar to SI rear sway bar brackets, and you'll be able to find those, or bushing holder brackets, something similar. But yes, that's the new bar. It's significantly thicker than the stock one, and it also, for the iBack one, it has 2 settings. The closer in is tighter and more firm, and the further out is more lenient and has a little bit more sway to it in the sway bar setup. You'll probably also have some issues getting the sway bar end links off. I know I did, because they were pretty rusted and they were kind of a bitch to take off. But basically, to remove the old ones, you'll need to take the bolt off here, which might be a 14, I think it was on the old one, and then a bolt here that's on the old sway bar. Then after that, you'll be able to take this off. For mine, there is a nut here that you'll put a wrench on to hold in place so that you can remove it. On the OEM ones, there's actually an Allen key head right there. So you'll place an Allen key head here and an open-ended wrench over there, and hold the Allen key while you're loosening that, which like I said, had struggled getting off. So after you've taken the sway bar end link off and the bushing brackets off and the L brackets, which are held together by those bolts back there, then all you do is put the new sway bar end link on, 1 bolt here, 1 bolt at the base of the other side right over here. And once you've done that, then what I did was I got the sway bar, put the bushings on it before I got into the car, and then pushed it up to where it is now, so it looks like this orientation. And then once I had done that, then I bolted these in by hand on both sides, just twisted them in, and then once those were there, it held it in place a little bit. This would hang down, so I was able to work on the brackets. Did 1 bolt at a time by hand threading, then tightened them all down to torque spec, and then you're done pretty much. That's it. It's a pretty straightforward job. The hardest part is basically the sway bar end links. If you're able to get the OEM ones off, awesome, you can reuse them. Or we could just buy new replacement OEMs. What I did is just bought the whole ones by Hard Race though, which say they're for the SI, but they work for the EX, LX, and all that fun stuff. And that's pretty much it. That's how you generally replace it, but that's just the overall process of it. That's how it's done, and thanks for watching.